So my name is Ryan Mobbs. I'm one of the assistant directors here on campus. If one of the goals that we have is for you to know one thing, and that is that we're here for you. We're here for you. I'm here for you, and the whole reason I came here and the whole reason I took this position that I'm in and I left being a trooper to come here is because I had such a great time in my university career that I wanted to give that same opportunity to other people. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I took this position that I'm in now. Because I want you to have a safe and secure environment, that we want you to have a safe and secure environment so that you can come here and have an education and you can have the same experiences that all of us have experienced, whether it's here, whether it's been other places, but that you can have that same experience as well. And I know that during this time you're getting so much information, and it's kind of like drinking out of a fire hose, and you're just being inundated with information. And I promise you that you can take your phone out here and take pictures of some of these things. I'm going to give you some contact information. You can come. I've got business cards. You can have one. It's got all of my contact info on there. And we want you just to know that A, we are here for you. That's the number one thing that we want you to know. And then there's a few other little things underneath that we would like for you to know about. And so I don't know if this is if I'm supposed to use this. There we go. So the culture of safety is something that we're going to be promoting a lot about. It is something that we want you guys to get involved with because it's a team effort. You're part of the team. I'm just a small piece of the team for this university. It takes a community to make this place safe, and it's going to happen. We're going to make it safer than it already is, and that is our goal, is to make it safer. But between preparedness, practice, and training and the people that we have in place, things are going to happen. Things are going to move, and if you want to be part of some of those things, there's going to be opportunities for students to get involved in some of these aspects. Some guidelines here, some things from the crisis management team is this new booklet. I know it says 2009, 2010. I promise it's been updated. It says 2018 to 2019 on it now. But we have a crisis management team that is here ready to go to work in the event that they need to for you. And that's what they're here for. They're here for you. But a few things that we have to cover: fire, tornadoes, severe weather, chemical releases or spills, pandemic outbreaks, bomb threats, active shooter, all of those things that we have to, student emergency relocation plan for your safety and so forth. But a lot of these things that we train on, especially during the summer, you go home and you enjoy a great summer break. We go to work. We go to training. We host training here on campus. We host a lot of training here. So if you see other folks besides us running around, Metro officers, other folks, it's probably because we're doing some type of training, hosting some type of training event here on campus. But we want you to understand that there are these things that are in a crisis management guideline, and go to the crisis management team for specific emergency type situations. And if you're interested, there is a website right there at the bottom if you're interested in more information on that piece of it. These right here will benefit you greatly if you haven't already signed up for these. Your parents will probably sign up for these if they haven't already as well. We seem to have more parents sign up for these every single year. These are what we call our Bison Alerts. So the first one here, we have the Lipscomb Emergency Notification System. If you walk out these doors here in a minute or in a few minutes, and you look on top of the Bennett Campus Center, you're going to see a tower that sticks up above the roof line there. That is our emergency notification system outdoor siren. The only time that thing is ever going to go off is if there is a serious emergency type situation that is going on campus, or that is going to greatly affect this campus. It doesn't go off very much, thank goodness, but in the event that thing goes off, everybody equates it to, they think that it is the return of God coming down, because it is a very loud voice that comes on, and it tells you exactly what you should do. And so if that ever happens, that's our emergency notification system. You can take a picture of this and go on there, but you can register online at bisonalert.lipscomb.edu, and you're going to get a text message and an email when you sign up for that. It's going to basically give you information on if something is going on. So you can get a text message and you can get that email notification if something were to happen. Those are just ways we can get things. Our phone to IP voice over, so if you're anywhere near a phone that is in a hallway and something goes on, that voice or that phone is going to come on and it's going to tell you exactly about the situation at hand and what you should do about that as well. But if you would like to sign up for this, if pass it on to your parents, most of your parents have heard this same thing, and so they have signed up. We have a ton of folks that have signed up recently, which is great. We have plenty of spots for everybody. We are scheduled for thousands of people to be signed up on this source, so please take advantage of this. So we have education on Title IX and sexual assault and misconduct. I'm going to show you a picture here in a minute of our Title IX coordinator, and she's the one that is going to do the training, and I think some of you have already been through, or all of you have been through Title IX training, but she's the one that if you have any of those things, you can come report it to us. We're here 24/7, 365 days a year. We're always here. You're more than welcome to come report it to our department, and then we will pass that on, or you can go straight to Kathy, and I'll show you her picture and her contact information here in a minute. You can go to her office as well. But Lipscomb is proud that we have the safest campus in the state. And we take great pride in that, and we move forward with that and making it even better than it already is. Sure, we may be the safest campus, but we're not just going to settle for the safest campus in this state. We want to expand that. We want to be the safest campus, period. And we don't get complacent. We try to keep moving forward, and part of that is educating all of our students. But the Title IX training that you're going to receive is good. It's going to benefit you greatly, not only while you're here, but think about when we go into the workforce. So here is Kathy Hargis. She's our Title IX coordinator, and she is the one that handles all of our Title IX reporting and so forth, and we work directly with Kathy on a lot of things. But if you ever need anything from her, she's here for you as well, and she wanted me to reiterate that here today. But you can report things to her. You can report things to our office. There's also a place called TIPS, Anonymous Reporting. It's out on the main Lipscomb website. It's at the very, very bottom. It is called Report a Tip at the very bottom. And this is being used a lot, which is great. And you can remain anonymous and report something to us, and we will look into it. So if something happens, then you can definitely jump on there. And here's the TIPS logo here and all of that. But you can report any of these that are listed here, but not just that. We have the miscellaneous column there for you to be able to report anything. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be on this list. If you feel that it's a concern that we need to know about, you can report it to us, and we will definitely 100% look into it. I get some of these, and I look into them personally, so I can tell you that they don't just sit somewhere. As soon as something comes in, we're getting email notifications that, hey, a new tip has come in. And so there is a team that actually looks at these here. So here's Kathy's information. Kathy Hargis, she's the Associate Vice President for Risk Management and Compliance. She's our Title IX coordinator. There's her phone number. She even gave you her cell phone number there. So if you ever need her, please, you can take a picture of that if you want to. But there's her contact info. And she asked me to share that with you and tell you that please take advantage. If she could ever help you in any way, shape, or form, even if it's not Title IX related or compliance related, if she can be of any assistance to you, please reach out to her. Now, this next part is more along the lines of what I like to talk about. So, pertains specifically to our department here. Everybody wants to talk about parking and tickets. That's the big thing, right? I don't want to get a ticket, or I got a ticket. What do I do about it? Where am I supposed to park? All of those things. It's probably the number one thing that we don't like to deal with. I'll be honest about it. It's a challenge, but we are going to grab it by the horns. We got some things coming down the line, hopefully, that are going to really benefit you all. But if you do get a ticket, you can appeal it. That's the good news. There is an appeals process. You can go to My Lipscomb. If you do get a ticket, these same directions are on the very back of it. So you can definitely appeal that ticket. You can also send us an email about it, and we will address it through those means as well. So just because you get a ticket, don't panic about it. We're here for you. Remember that. As long as your behavior is corrected, we can help you out. So just we'll deal with the ticket appeals and all that. Dorm security is a big thing. Lock your doors, please. It's the easiest thing you can do. I know sometimes it may be a hassle for you, but if you lock your door to your room, then things aren't just going to disappear. And I know this is a trustworthy place, but there are visitors that come in sometimes. But just lock your doors. We can talk about that all day. Vehicle safety. One of the big pushes that we have in working also with Metro Police Department here is this thing about locking your car doors. But not just locking your car doors, removing the valuable items out of your car. So don't leave your purse in plain sight. Don't leave your computers in there. Don't leave anything like that that's of high value in plain sight for someone to just walk by and see that and they want to take possession of it. So please remove your valuables. If you have a car that has a trunk and you don't want to take something inside of your dorm, please at least slide it into your trunk where it's not visible. And that's not just for here, but that's anywhere you go. So if you take that, carry that with you when you go out into the community even, that way your car is less likely to get broken into. So just remove those valuables or hide them and all that. Also, lost and found. We do have a lost and found. We get things daily on the lost and found. So if you lose something, give us a call or come by and see us, and we will look and see if that is in our lost and found. If it's not in our lost and found, then we will take your name and phone number, and if something comes in, then we will give you a call and see if it is your item or not. So we do have lost and found. If you are an avid sportsman and you like to hunt and all of that good stuff, or if you just like firearms, that's perfectly okay. It's not perfectly okay for you to store them in your car or your dorm room. So we will store them for you. We have gun safes that we store firearms in for people all the time. Bring them to us. We'll put them in there. That way they're safe. And whenever you need them, if you're going somewhere for the weekend and you want to take it with you, you just swing by and pick it up, and we'll hand it right back to you. But when you bring it back to campus, please let us know about that, and we will check it back into our gun safe, and that way it is secure. It is not okay to have those, though, in your car or in your dorm room on this campus. That causes some problems. So please don't do that. Bison Walk is one thing that people do not take advantage of. I feel they don't take advantage of enough around here. At nighttime, if you're walking across campus or you come back to campus and you have to park a little further out than you feel comfortable doing at night and it's dark, give us a call. We will come pick you up and make sure you get to where you want to be safely. And we will either, you can hop in the car and we'll drive you to your dorm or the building that you want to go to, or we'll just walk across campus with you. It's whatever you want us to do. But please take advantage of this, especially if you have to park in outlying areas that may be a little darker than we like for them to be. It's an important thing, and it is an easy thing, and we're more than happy to do that. And so please take advantage of that. We call it the Bison Walk program. You can call it an escort. You call it whatever you want to. Just give us a shout, and we will be more than happy to meet up with you at the location you're at. Also, if your car battery decides not to work, or you lock your keys in your car, we'll get your keys out for you, and we will make sure your battery starts your car. So if either one of those things happen to you, just give us a call, and we will come and help you out in those areas. The MTA bus, we have several bus stops around campus. One of them is actually on campus. That's the Metro Transit service. Your ID card will get you on that bus for free. So if you don't want to drive, or if you don't have a vehicle, perfectly fine. If you don't want to drive somewhere, perfectly fine. If you want to take the bus, it's free for you to take the bus. All you got to do is scan your student ID and make sure you hop on the right bus so you get to where you want to go. But if you can take advantage of the MTA bus system, please do so. And we are ultimately, you're going to hear it from me again, we are here to help you. And so I want you to know that. Some opportunities for you. We have several opportunities that you can work inside of our department if you have an interest in that. We have several students that take advantage of this every single semester. They come and work with us in one of these different areas. We have student workers that come for our parking hospitality attendants, student courtesy patrols, student dispatch positions. We have a full-time dispatch office that is manned or womaned every single day, every single hour. And it's a tall task, but it's part of the reasons why we're here. We feel that it's very important for us to have someone in a dispatch center that can, answer your calls in a very immediate manner, and that just a different, many of you probably went and got your ID made over there right now. So if you are interested in one of those positions, please get with us. We would be more than happy to plug you in whichever way you are. Hours are very flexible. We work around your schedule. I mean, so we don't say you can only work these hours. We say, what is your schedule like? How can we work with you in that role? So if you want to take advantage of that, please let us know. Take a picture of this right here, because you're going to need it. I promise you. For some reason, whether your car battery dies, whether you lock your keys in your car, or any variation thereof, this is our phone number to our dispatch center. It technically should have 615 in front of that for the area code, but 966-7600, please take advantage of that. This is Darren Bellows. He's our director. He's the boss man, and there's his contact info. So you can take advantage of that as well. He said, hey, please put this up there so that they have my phone number and email address. And he loves for folks to drop by, for folks to call him, and all of those things. So please take advantage of that. If there's ever anything we can do for you, please let us know, because that's why we're here. We want to be here for you all. And if it's nothing security related or anything like that, you just want to drop by and say hello, I have an open door policy. Even if the door is closed, it's still open. So please come by and see us. If there's anything I can help you with personally, even if it's outside of the security realm, you just need someone to chat with, come on by. We're here for you guys, and I want you to know that. And if there's anything that I can ever help you with, we can ever help you with, please let us know. I've got some stuff here. If you want my business card or you want anything, I'm going to be hanging out for a little while. Please come talk to me. I'll be more than happy to meet you guys and welcome you here in a more formal manner. So I'm going to turn it back over